Today we're going to do some testing comparing our Suncoast Louvered roof to a traditional insulated roof to see which one beats the heat. So right now we're standing in front of an insulated roof, super common here in Las Vegas. We actually have a thermometer underneath each structure to kind of show what temperature you're getting under these structures. So right now we have this gauge underneath, and as you can see, that's number one. We're sitting at about 97, 98 degrees. So now this one, sitting outside, has been sitting out here for about an hour, taking in the harsh sun that we get in Las Vegas. So it's been sitting right here. That one is reading at about 120, 119. And then as we walk towards the louver, we have the same exact temperature gauge underneath our louvered roof inside of this space. This one has been sitting on the table in here for the same amount of time. And as you can see, that one's reading at 95.5. So we're about 2 degrees difference between the louvered roof and the traditional insulated roof, and almost 25 degrees between the outside and under the structure. So this is the actual profile of our louvered blade. As you can see, it's hollow, which allows the air to transfer through it and dissipate. If we were to compare that to an insulated roof, as you can see, it's solid, it's dense. The sunlight hits this roof, absorbs it, and then retains that heat. There's nowhere for it to go. And we're going to demonstrate that with this thermometer gun. We're going to take a quick temperature reading of the underside of this insulated roof so that we can compare it to how much heat is being absorbed on our louver. The temperature, as you can see on this gauge, is showing between 110 and 111 degrees. And as you can see, the temperature on our louvered roof, we're closer to 105, between 105 and 106. About 4 degrees difference. We're going to be back here this evening so that we can compare how much heat is being retained on the insulated roof compared to our Suncoast Louvered roof to see how much heat is being held after the sun goes down. We're back here in the same project. It's nighttime. The sun set about 10 minutes ago. Now that the sun's set, you don't have any light on both of the roofs. We're going to test the difference between our louver and the insulated roof. So here I'm going to shoot the bottom of our louvered roof. We're sitting around 77 degrees. And so earlier it was closer to 100 degrees. Now, as soon as the sunlight left 10 minutes ago, it dropped nearly 20 degrees. So let's make our way over to the insulated roof to do that exact same test. So now we're here at the insulated roof. Now keep in mind, during the day, the insulated roof and the louver were very similar in temperature. The louver was just a few degrees cooler. As you can see, the insulated roof is nearly 13 degrees warmer as soon as that sunlight is off the space. Just showing what we talked about earlier, that the insulated roof is going to hold heat a lot longer than our louver will. We still have those thermometers under each roof and outside. So as you can see here, back to number one, that's the warmest out of the three, and that's sitting underneath the insulated roof. We're almost 89 degrees. Now we make our way over to the second one, which is the one that's been sitting outside. And as like I said, 10 minutes ago, the sun went down and it's 85 degrees. So cooler than the insulated roof, the outside temperature. Now we're back in the louver. That same thermometer has been sitting on the table, and it's the coolest of the three. 84 degrees underneath our Suncoast Louvered roof. That test, well, both of those tests show us that our louvered roof design actually allows the heat to dissipate a lot quicker than a traditional insulated roof. And to take that a step further, we can actually open the blades to allow some of that hot air to release. And then even further, we can turn the fan on to pull some of that cold air down almost immediately, to drop the temperature in this space a lot quicker than we would an insulated roof, making this space even more comfortable with the addition of the fan, the screens, the lights, compared to a traditional insulated roof.